just for some backstory in this, this literally most nabbiest high might character in the game, Shinobi, wants to 1v1 me, mainly because he's confident that he's got, obviously, firm eco 9 for death free, max his HP recovery capability by having palm power, XE eco 9, and this at eco 7, he's got that at eco 7, so that basically he's got the advantage on his XE, that gives him obviously a higher damage advantage, and gives him defense penetration. He's got that for death free, which basically gives him death free for up to, I believe, 6 seconds, maybe 5, maybe a bit more, because it is eco 9, which is maxed. And he's got his God Divine as well, Heaven Sword, to refill his HP, as well as slow his opponent's attack. Oh, and he's got Control Resist as well. What's this one? Boosts additional damage to slowed enemies. So that means he may be trying to think of working on probably throwing one of them out to slow the enemy and then switching into XE, because if you slow the enemy with that on, it means that your XE will be able to do some even more additional damage with the slow effect on, because this skill does have a slow effect. And of course he's like, in his max might, he's at 2 mil. Damage built as well, so let's see what I can do against him. Starting with blocks. Can you stop running like a chicken shit? I am a lower might, so why would you need to run? Oh, that's it. Use your fucking, like I thought. And he'll say, oh, I managed to take your HP down with green class. Yeah, like I haven't noticed you've got using slow and mental skill for more damage. Let's watch him run again. No mental. Oh, he's lying about the mental skill that I clicked on. Don't lie, I know it was on, so why stand there lying? Everybody in the video saw me displaying the mental skill he had equipped. So don't say it wasn't on. Go on, start your attack then. No, he's just taking the mix stand in there. Is he forgetting I can do... I'm going to... No, he's DC'd. I know that because my character's making me go that way. So he's DC'd mid-battle. I saw you move, so are you back? Yeah. Bragging because you got a stronger class. Destroy me. That's why I took you down to nearly half HP. And that's after letting you attack first. Because of your silly DC. Oh damn, I'm in the wrong class to start off. Surprising how much these 2 mil might brag when they've maxed their classes. But as soon as somebody who has the same stuff that they've got comes along, then they shut up. Oh, what was that? Nearly dead? Let's see, did he actually take his mental skills off? Yeah, he took his off, so I'm going to remove mine. I don't need cheats or handouts to do some damage. Right, let's say unequip that. Unequip growing endlessly. Unequip that. Even though he has XE, Eco 9 and all that type of stuff. And yet he'll try to say, oh, because he can beat me, that makes him a better PvPer. Because he's got stronger classes. How stupid can you be? Oh yeah, that's it, you keep running. See what I mean? He's using high damage classes that I don't have, just so that he can try to say that that somehow makes him a better PvPer than me, better at combinations. Look at that, 0 HP, that means without Firm, I would have won. No companions. Well, you should have said that. I'd have took my companions off, dumbass. Yeah, he has got his companions off. You don't need to unequip everything. I'm going, where's my companions found? Oh yeah, yeah. I don't care if you got stronger classes.
No one does.
When it comes to spars and stuff like that and someone's skill, what matters is not the amount of damage the person can do, It's really the amount of hits that you can do. If you're getting more hits on them, why is it? I'm not trying to equip, I'm trying to unequip. There we go. It's the amount of attacks of theirs you can avoid, and the amount of hits you can do on them. If you can do more hits on them than they can do on you, then it shows that you're the better PvPer. If they're needing to rely on damage. I can't finish my sentence, not while I'm in a spa. Stop running from me, you're a bloody Ironite. Couldn't see you then. Let's see if he started. No, he's equipping his stuff now. So, oh, he wants to show me something while my stuff's off. Look, his companions are definitely back on there. What about his mental skill? Oh, and he's got his mental skills back on. I know what he wanted to do, to try to make himself... No, you're asking me to spar before I put my stuff back on. I'm not stupid. I know you've put your stuff back on. I'll tell you exactly what he was trying to do then. He wanted me to have my stuff off while when he secretly puts his stuff back on, and then attack me with my stuff off, knowing that he'll be able to kill me in one hit. Now he's put his stuff back on. Hang on, I don't want this one on, do I? Or should I? You know what, I'm not planning on tanking with growing endlessly anyway, so I'm going to put that on. Even though normally I don't use that one. Let me put my companions back on. I need to get some better companions, but the ones I've got are at least usable for now. Right, which ones do I use? I need, first of all, this one on first. Next will be Jade. Oh, what's it doing? I didn't... Right, this one on. He didn't click Jade, did it?
No one does it
Put it on.
Not in this life.
And this one will do next. And the third one's going to be for this one.
The world is ever changing.
There we go. Let's try that. Oh, I started off in the wrong class. That means I gotta wait 10 seconds for the cooldown. I know, I can see your XA. He does no damage. What do you mean I do no damage? I saw you switch to fucking XA. I do no damage. I know what you mean. You put your you swapped everything over to the defensive God Divine, not God Divine, Empress Pipe. Well, not Empress, but like I do no damage. That's why you're down as. That's why you're down to half HP. Your defensive class isn't immortal to me now. What an idiot. Lucky save there. Although right now he's actually not attacking me. I do no damage, that's why you had to heal. Yeah, very nice way to try to make yourself look immortal. And keep hiding behind Tai Chi Fist. That's the only way I do no damage. Oh yeah, damage fast, nice. Swap for me. I kill you in one hit. No, definitely you don't. You've done more than one hit on me before killing me. But that's the type of person this guy is. He likes to big himself up when he's got stronger classes and try to make himself seem stronger than he actually is by making up stuff like, ah, I kill you in one hit. No, you don't. I'm already low HP at the moment, so if you attack me and get a kill on one hit, that's not a one hit kill when I'm already down on HP. You keep hiding behind Tai Chi Fist. Eco 9, may I add. No, it ain't. His Tai Chi Fist is Eco 5, isn't it? I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me to use the grab move so that I decrease my own HP. No, that's stupid. I guarantee you he swapped his divine, or I'm probably going to miss the... he's probably going to change it back before I can see it. Oh no, he's got the same divine. What's he swapped then for his defensive? Oh, I know what he's doing, growing endlessly. I turn my growing endlessly off, and he can use his growing endlessly because his defensive is higher, so I do less damage to him, so he can just stand still and keep regrowing his HP. Unfortunately, I can't use that nabby technique against him, because if I tried to stand still while recovering HP, he'd do more damage on me than I can do on him. So he's using that as a way to try to say, oh, you're weak. That what he did was basically him attacking me, the same effect of me being AFK, and he'll use that as a way to say, oh, I destroy you easy. So yeah, now you can see what this guy is actually like. He'll use every sneaky trick he can to try to say he can beat you. So, as you can see from this video, when he was attacking me, I was not in auto. I did not fight him back or defend myself, and he's using that as a way to say, oh, he destroys me easily. So yeah, and that's the type of person this guy is. Even though he knows I put up a better fight than he can. He simply relies on damage skills, firm to save him, and yeah, his stats. Because obviously with his stats being at like 186 attack, 250 defensive, 64 cert. Now remember, that's 180 attack he's at. I'm at 140. So I'm like 40k less than him. Which is a big difference in the amount of damage that I can do compared to him. Which is why, when I want to kill him, I've got to do 2 to 3 times more attacks than he does in order to take his HP to 0. And then I'll have to tank him for about 5 or 6 seconds. Let me just check with how long Eco 9 Firm is. Because Firm will stop me from being able to kill him. Eco 9, 5 seconds. His attack will also increase by 50% when Firm is activated. It has a cooldown of 5 minutes, but will reset to 0 once dead. In other words, as well, when the spar ends, it resets. So he'll have Firm for every battle, every spar. I'm pretty sure it resets when you die or kill someone in spar and the spar ends. But yeah, that's one of the high might nabs who basically, what they do is they spend loads of money on the game to top up. That's why he's ranked 10 with it says 1,967k. That's in his drunken. But obviously his XC is a lot stronger. It's an Eco 9 and Gold class, which gives you even more might and stats. As you can see from these, for example, my Heaven's Hand, which is a blue skill, gives me 137k might at max. I'm going to wait, have I max cultivated it? No, let's find one that's max cultivated. I think this one. This one's max cultivated. Okay, so we'll use this one as an example. Devil's Palm gives me 146 might. Well, yeah, might at max. That's how much might it's worth. Whereas against Priest, which is a purple class and is also maxed, max cultivated, I get 10k more from my Priest. So obviously there's a difference in might between his purple drunken that he's got equipped now, which he's probably got maxed with max cultivation, and his XA will give him at least more might. So he's just under at 2 mil, but I'm pretty sure I have actually seen him at 2 mil might on some of his stuff, so he can actually up his might to 2 mil. So yeah, my objective for beating him will be to unlock my firm, get that to at least Eco 8, get my exit to Eco 9, and what else would I need? Tai Chi to at least Eco 7, and then I'll wipe the floor with him. Because I know when I've done that, I'll be at a similar might to him anyways. And he won't be able to rely on damage, because when you get Eco 9, then it means he no longer has the 25% difference. As you know, when you increase to the next tier, you get, I believe it's 2,500 points of defense penetration. Let me just see if I can find what actually tells you about these here. I'll tell you about the points. So 100 points, the equivalent to, let's see if I can go to, is it on defense penetration? It won't tell you here. Enemies, a certain amount of your enemy's defense, 1 point of defense penetrate means 1 point of defense is ignored. Okay? So that's 1 point of defense. The amount of defense depends on the attribute. The greater the attribute is, the less damage you take. So it's these ones will actually tell you about the difference between the points and percentages. And as you can tell here, 100 points of, for example, dodge is equal to 1% dodge. So 1% is like 100 points. So if you work it out on the defense penetration on the XE, for example, you get, I think it's 2,500 points when you go up to the next eco. So 2,500 points is the equivalent of, let me think, 100 points is 1%, so 1,000 points is 10%, 2,000 points is 20%, then obviously half of 1,000 brings it to 25%. So he's getting at least 25% of my defense bypassed with his Eco 9 XE. And let's not forget that this upgrade I will get attack, HP and attack. The second upgrade I believe is also HP attack. No, I think the second upgrade will be, I'm not sure, but I think it's attack and defense. But I know it's either the second or the third you'll get another defense penetration boost. So he's actually got 2 defense penetration boosts. He's got the one that you'll get at 8.2 or 8.3, and then you'll get the one you'll get when you max it. So 8.6 aka Eco 9. When you max 8.6 and it becomes Eco 9, you'll get your second defense penetration. So I'm going to be working on that so that I can do the damage, and it'll cancel out some of the difference between his stats and mine. I mean, he was in Drunken, hang on, let's see what he's in right now, to measure his stats up against me at the same class. He's in XE now. So in his XE, he's got 186 attack, 251 defense. Okay, so what's mine in XE? 150, yes, I'm about 30k short on attack. He was at 251 in defense, wasn't he? So his defense as well is about 30k higher than me. No, 20k higher than me. So yeah, I'll be working on some of my basic stats as well as increasing my XE and cancelling out the difference. Also, to top it off, he's been lucky enough to be given a few thrones from Chi, which has allowed him to get some decent stuff to boost his character even further. Let's see whether he got the pendant boost as well. Yeah, he's even got the pendant boost. Basically, if he makes it to the finals and it's just him and Chi, when he needed this, Chi would let him win to get this, and I believe make it an ultimate, yeah. So he gets an additional stun, effect, avoid, so he's resistant. He has a bit more resistance to stun. He has a damage reduction and even more main attack, HP recovery, and higher defense. Not only that, he's got this companion, which is something that I do need, and this will boost his attack or weapon damage by nearly 20k. It's at 18k to be exact. And a few other stuff. That's a companion I do need to get. And I don't think I'm going to be going for this companion. I'm not sure it's a... It's a nice companion, but I think I'll go for a different one. So yeah, we'll end this video here, and as you can see, another 2 mil might, and I could still take them down to low HP. I know one of them, he was saved by Firm. So yeah. And as you can see, the difference in stats speaks volumes. If you need to rely on classes and upgrades and money top up so that you can kill your opponent in less hits, it doesn't make you better than your opponent. It just means your character is stronger. Doesn't mean you have more skill at PvP. Those who are used to fighting stronger opponents tend to gain more skill because you've got to be better in order to stand a chance. You can't rely on things like just standing still and, oh, I'm just going to hit you once and that'll kill you, or I've only got to do 2 or 3 hits on you and you're dead, so, you know, I'm better than you because I'm stronger? No, I don't think so. It's like me going around and killing some 200, 300 might player. That doesn't mean that that person is a worse PvPer than me. It just means his character isn't strong enough to beat me yet. For all I know, that 200-300 might that I kill could be a better PvPer than me. You don't know until you're fighting on even ground. And I already know that Shino is hopeless. I fought him as a lower might where there was not that much of a gap and destroyed him several times over and over. I had to teach him how to block because he didn't know how to block or break or anything. And even now he hasn't learnt a fat lot. He's just taken advantage of some of the stuff we call nabby stuff. You know what I mean? So like growing endlessly, God Divines, and maxing particular classes and just relying on the damage classes or the defensive classes. That's it. He's got no skill in his combinations or techniques. But when you're a high might, you don't need to. You just rely on having more stats. So yeah. Anyways, there's an update coming out. I've already reported it. Just stay tuned for it. And when it comes out, I'll let you all know about it. Obviously, Fraction Level 2. There's some other stuff coming to the game as well. And that's going to help everybody literally catch up to the top players. Or at least max their classes at the minimum. Because you get loads of pages from that event. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And let's show these show-offs who top up loads of money on a game in order to try to beat their opponent, knowing that on an even battle they don't stand a chance. Let's show them how PvPing is really done. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.